There are seasons in life when everything seems to crumble at once. Plans collapse, people vanish, certainty dissolves into silence. You look around, trying to make sense of the wreckage, and all you find is confusion, the kind that gnaws at the edges of your mind. You start asking questions no one can answer. Why now? Why me? Why does everything I touch seem to fall apart? It feels like you're being punished, as if the universe has turned its back. But what if the chaos isn't rejection? What if it's direction? A subtle correction from something far wiser than you. The Stoics believed in an order behind all disorder, a hidden intelligence guiding the unfolding of every moment. Marcus Aurelius called it logos, the divine reason that shapes both joy and tragedy into lessons of the soul. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What if your current struggle isn't a barrier but a bridge, carrying you away from what could have destroyed you? Sometimes protection doesn't come as peace or comfort. It arrives disguised as endings, detours, or loss. Because a higher power doesn't always say yes. Sometimes it saves you by saying no. These are the 4 hidden signs you're being protected by a higher power, even when it feels like life itself has abandoned you. Sign 1. When doors close without explanation, you wanted it so badly. The job, the person, the opportunity, it felt like the one. You planned for it, dreamed about it, built entire versions of your future around it. And then, without warning, the door closed. No reason, no closure, just silence. It's a strange kind of pain, not heartbreak, but confusion. Because how do you mourn something that never fully began? You replay every decision, searching for what you did wrong. But sometimes, the universe doesn't deny you out of cruelty, it redirects you out of mercy. Epictetus once said, "Do not seek for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do, and you will go on well." He wasn't teaching passivity, he was teaching perspective. He meant that reality itself is wiser than our desires. The Stoics understood this truth. When a door closes, it's rarely the end. It's a boundary, drawn by something that sees farther than you do. That rejection that broke you, it might have saved you from a lifetime of smaller heartbreaks. That plan that failed, it might have freed you from success built on the wrong foundation. Protection doesn't always announce itself. It often comes disguised as disappointment. Look back. How many times did a no lead you to a better yes? How many times did what you lost make space for what you truly needed? The Stoic doesn't fight what ends, he bows to it. He trusts that every closed path is a redirection, not a punishment. When life says no, it's not rejecting your worth, it's refining your direction. Because sometimes, the higher power saves you from doors that would have led you astray. And once you accept that truth, you begin to see the pattern that even loss itself carries protection within it. Sign 2. When you lose what you thought you needed. There are few pains as sharp as losing something you believed you couldn't live without. A person, a dream, a version of yourself that once felt permanent. You stand in the ruins of what used to be stability, wondering how to rebuild from nothing. And yet, in that silence, something begins to shift. Seneca wrote, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the brave." He understood that loss isn't always destruction, it's refinement. We spend years building our peace around fragile things, titles, approval, relationships, routines. We call them our needs, when in truth, they're only attachments. And when life tears them away, it's not trying to hurt us, it's trying to reveal us. The Stoics believe that nothing truly ours can be taken, only what was borrowed. When something leaves, it's because it no longer serves the evolution of your soul. Think of the moments that broke you open. At the time, they felt like endings. But looking back, you see they were revelations, each loss stripping away the false, leaving behind something unshakable. That is how a higher power protects you, not by adding more to your life, but by removing what blocks your growth. We resist this at first. We cling, we grieve, but slowly, through the ache, wisdom takes root. You realize that what was taken wasn't your foundation, it was your training. Every loss is a teacher, every ending a quiet act of mercy. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing isn't what life takes away, it's what it lets you keep for too long. The Stoic doesn't curse what's gone, he thanks it for its season, then walks forward lighter, clearer, freer. That's the paradox of divine protection. It often feels like destruction until you look back and see what it built inside you. And when you survive that kind of loss, you discover something extraordinary, a calm that no chaos can touch. Sign 3. When peace finds you in chaos. There comes a moment in every storm when panic loses its grip, when, despite everything falling apart, a strange calm begins to rise from within you. It doesn't make sense. You should be anxious, angry, desperate, but instead there's silence, a quiet knowing that somehow you'll be okay. That's not delusion. That's divine protection in its purest form. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." He meant that chaos outside you can only harm you if it finds chaos within you. When you begin to trust that every event, good or bad, serves your evolution, you stop fighting life and start cooperating with it. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" That is when peace arrives, not from control but from surrender. The Stoics trained for this. They imagined loss, failure, and death, not to suffer in advance, but to build the strength to face anything without breaking. They understood that peace isn't the absence of storms, it's the steadiness that survives them. Think of your darkest days, the nights you thought you'd never make it through, and yet you did. Something, call it faith, call it wisdom, call it grace, held you together when logic said you should have fallen apart. That's the hidden protection few recognize. An inner fortress no one can see, a stillness born from pain that didn't destroy you. You may not understand why the storm came, but one day you'll realize it wasn't there to break you. It was there to show you the strength you already carried. The Stoic doesn't chase peace. He becomes it, and in doing so, he becomes untouchable. When peace finds you in chaos, it's not random. It's a signal that you've begun to align with the order behind all disorder. And when that happens, the universe begins to send you exactly what you need, and exactly when you need it. Sign 4. When the right people and moments arrive, exactly when you need. Sometimes, protection doesn't appear as walls or warnings. It appears as timing, a perfect sequence of moments that seem too precise to be random. You meet someone by chance who gives you the exact words you needed to hear. You take a different route one day and avoid an unseen disaster. You lose something, only to discover what you truly needed was waiting behind it all along. The Stoics didn't call this luck. They called it alignment, living in harmony with nature's order. Epictetus wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." He meant that when your thoughts align with reason, life begins to unfold with a quiet precision that defies coincidence. The higher power doesn't always speak in miracles. Sometimes it speaks in whispers, through people, through timing, through intuition too strong to ignore. But here's the paradox. You only notice these alignments when you stop forcing outcomes. When you release control, life begins to cooperate. The Stoic acts with discipline, but without desperation. He plants the seed, tends the soil, and trusts the timing. He knows that what's truly his cannot miss him, and what misses him was never meant to stay. Think of the moments that changed everything. The unexpected friendship, the sudden opportunity, the detour that became destiny. None of them were planned, yet all of them arrived at the exact time they were meant to. That's not coincidence, it's choreography. A higher power protects you through the network of unseen connections surrounding your life. It sends help disguised as strangers, lessons disguised as delays, and blessings disguised as ordinary days. The Stoic doesn't chase what's meant for him, he prepares for it. He stays ready, open, calm. Because when you trust the timing of things, life stops being chaos and starts feeling like conversation. Every person, every moment, every meeting, a message reminding you, you were never walking this path alone. The Stoics never saw life as random. They believed that every loss, delay, and detour belonged to a greater pattern, one designed not to harm you, but to prepare you. When you look back, you'll see it. The doors that closed were directions. The people who left were lessons. The pain that nearly broke you became the proof that you were never truly alone. A higher power protects not through comfort, but through correction. It removes what weakens you, reveals what strengthens you, and refines what you were always meant to become. So when the road feels uncertain, pause, breathe. Trust that even in silence, something sacred is still guiding you forward. We who walk this path, We are students of fate. We do not beg for ease, we train for endurance. We find peace not in control, but in alignment. If this message found you at the right time, you're part of this brotherhood of calm. Those who choose reason over fear and wisdom over comfort. Stay the course. Stay still within the storm. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.